Thank you so much for attending my presentation about VGC's code breakers. I'm going to be real, I've been battling a sinus headache and a cold for the past 5 days, and I cannot shake it. I tried to just not do work and not record, which is what I've been doing recently, but there comes a point where I've just got to get back in the saddle. I'm going to need y'all to bear with me as I stumble my way through this script. I sound pretty weird, so let's just move past it. First, let's talk about Toadscruel. This Pokemon looks like an absolute menace at first glance. In particular, the presence of a fast spore is super intimidating. This move is a guaranteed sleep, incapacitating foes. Most of the time, this is balanced by its distribution, which is generally just a slow Pokemon. Amoonguss, Parasect, Shiinotic, etc. Before Gen 9, the fastest Pokemon that could even use it was Smeargle, which had 75 base speed, but Toadscruel blows that out of the water, hitting a staggering 100. Those two traits alone are extremely powerful and would almost assuredly give it a place in VGC. However, of course, there's a catch. Its only ability is Mycelium Might, which turns Toadscruel from stable to almost unusable. This makes all of its status moves go last in their priority bracket, regardless of speed, ignoring abilities in exchange. While there are a few benefits, like being able to sleep Gholdengo and Hatterene, this is almost exclusively a downside. So how, with an ability this bad, is Toadscruel able to be relevant? You might be wondering if Toadscruel can still be strong when its ability is active, and the answer is no. It's just too bad. There isn't anything to set itself apart from other slow spore users, but there is a way to get rid of Mycelium Might, neutralizing gas. By pairing it with a Wheezing form which can turn off all other abilities on the field, it's free to throw off fast sleeps. However, this combo has been available for a few formats now. Why is it picking up in Reg H? Power Creep Reversal. There's a ton of fast, powerful Paradox and legendary Pokemon. Fluttermane, Iron Bundle, Chien-Pao, Miraidon, the list goes on. All of these really hurt Toadscruel's ability to actually get things done. It didn't outspeed and out things. Plus, the opportunity cost of running a goddamn Wheezing was higher. But now, with their departure, it can shine. 100 speed is actually nice this format and helped further by the relative lack of strong speed control options. Wheezing itself, especially the Galarian version with its fairy typing, is also just a good Pokemon. They're legitimately pretty solid. This idea was first pioneered, of course, by Wolf Glick, who brought an insane team to the Baltimore Regionals. However, this course persisted outside of that use as well. Notably, at Louisville, the two snagged a pair of Day 2 performances peaking at 26 from Jackson Manning. Pretty awesome stuff. Drifblim is a Pokemon in this game. It's one of those guys you just tend to forget about, but this format, people have realized it can be pretty strong. So what's it got? That stat spread is interesting, but ultimately nothing insane. High HP is hurt badly by poor defenses, and while it isn't horribly weak, you aren't dishing out major damage. It does have a cool supportive move pool though. It has moves like Will-O-Wisp, Tailwind, Strength Sap, Thunder Wave, Destiny Bond, and weather setting options. This in theory gives it some things to do once it gets in that aren't click damaging buttons. This is made even more possible by Unburden, doubling speed when its item is lost in any way, including use and knockoff. However, doing this instantly is a bit tough. There aren't many items that activate on switch-in, but with the right teammate, Drifblim can cook. Indeedee Male is an interesting, albeit generally worse counterpart to its female version. It lacks Follow Me, but has expanding force and better attacking stats. However, this isn't enough to make it very strong, even though you do get Psychic Surge. Drifblim, though, provides a perfect partner. By giving it a Psychic Seed, you can automatically proc Unburden and make Drifblim the fastest thing on the field. This lets it get Tailwind up before almost everything else, giving Indeedee the perfect opportunity to throw out its nuclear expanding forces. This pair is especially strong at defeating its counterplay as well. Opposing terrain setters, especially Rillaboom, get owned by Drifblim as they can use 110 base power acrobatics, burn it, and take very little damage from grass moves. Fake Out doesn't work because of Psychic Terrain, making the duo tough to slow down. While Incineroar can be annoying, its knockoffs hit for little damage into the itemless Drifblim and you can Strength Sap it. Plus, Indeedee likes running Terra Fighting Terrablast so it can be handled. This core has gotten a couple of great results at tournaments. Notably, at Dortmund Regionals, Jack Clark reached an astounding 6th. That team was honestly insane, carrying other powerful threats Choice Specs, Punk Rock, Toxtricity, Como-O, and Hydreigon. Even though they didn't reach the same highs at Louisville, 2 Day 2s are nothing to sneeze at. These guys are legit. In conclusion, VGC is going through an interesting period. There's a lot of insane new strategies giving rise to surprising cores that couldn't see the light of day before. Do your own experimentation. Maybe you'll be the next person to find something crazy. Thank you so much for watching.